Hey, welcome everybody. We are in 2020. When the year was turning from 2019 to 2020, I felt it. I felt that two-digit change. In my blood. When something is now transforming from this to something, and you can feel in your blood. That's what happened. Welcome everybody. We're in 2020, and I hope you guys had a beautiful vacations, beautiful holidays. You had spent quality time with your loved ones, and we are now heading back to wherever back homes to spend, the rest of the year towards those goals. Guys, it's 2020, New Year's resolutions, and I know each one of you guys have your own resolutions already, tattooed somewhere in your hearts, in your spirit, in your soul. So it's about time to take those resolutions and, and bring them to reality. So I'm gonna share with you some of my resolutions that I once jotted down in the year 2000. I just want to show you guys that if you really commit into some of your goals, by writing them down, they shouldn't be more than 8. They should actually be less than 8, because it will be some of your biggest resolutions that you feel that you need to really focus on them. So you shouldn't, there shouldn't be many. Otherwise, you're gonna be left behind, and some of them will fall off by the wayside. So I'm going to share with you some of my resolutions in 2000, and some of the common resolutions that I kept them throughout the years, and that actually shaped me to be the person I am today. Okay, I'm kind of like letting out the secret here, I'm kind of like, but I just want to display to you that it's very important to keep those resolutions, written down, because it's almost like something to always give you an indication whether you are still on track or not. Okay, so guys, if you come to my house and I'm not here, I promise you, if you dig down or look somewhere in the house, you'll come across this file. This file was I had this file from the year 1999, I think, where I then everything that had to do with my personal information, other stuffs, pictures of my high school girlfriends, they're all in here. And some of the pay slips that I used to get at Edgar's as a casual, they are all in here. So, alright guys, I'm just going to share with you some of the resolutions that I wrote them down in the year 2000, and just share with you some of the information or things that I really deemed as important for me to achieve. Okay, so these are 3 years, the year 2000, 2002, I don't know what happened to 2001, but 2003. Okay, let's start with the year 2000. Alright, I had written down at least 8 resolutions, and then I'm going to screenshot this when I do the post-production for this video with all the items that's on here. So guys, out of 8 resolutions, I'm going to share with you my first one. Continue working hard in the gym. Continue working hard in the gym. Yeah. So continue. You see, there's power in that, because it says continue working hard in the gym. So I didn't say I want to join a gym or whatever. I had already joined the gym. All I needed to do was to increase the volume, intensity, discipline, commitment, train with focus. Okay. Number 2 was a bit vague, but I said continue working. I think I was working for Edgar's, I think, or customer care at Vodacom. Continue working, but I think I should have been a little bit more precise as to what is it that I wanted to. But you see, there's a focus. Continue working, which means I'm not gonna quit working. Stay on it, stay disciplined, maintain the status quo. I think that's what I was trying to say. Strive to get TV jobs. Yeah, guys, I wanted to be a celebrity. So one of the items that I always wanted to achieve in my life was to become a TV star. But somehow I was not cut up for a TV. But I'll share with you some of the gigs that I actually got on TV. Some one or two dramas and some advertising roles. And then I said, enter modeling agency. Yeah, actually, I did actually enter a modeling agency. And here, in terms of getting TV jobs, I did indicate that I need to join Nelson TV casting. Nelson used to work for what they call DJs of Rosebank. So Nelson passed away about a few years ago. May your soul rest in peace. He was a very, very good guy, well known, who then broke away from DJs of Rosebank to create his own casting agency. So I was quite precise that I need to join Nelson TV because he was very well known in the industry. Okay, so through him, I could get a breakthrough. Modeling agency I stated. Number 5, I said participate in competitions such as Mr. Soweto, Southgate, and bodybuilding competitions. Yeah, it's noted down, guys. I wasn't playing. I was very, very clear with what I wanted. And I will prove to you that I did achieve all of these in the same year. The next one, get a HIFA system. Yeah, actually, this was quite an interesting one. I actually did, save towards getting a HIFA system, and I'll show you the receipt of the first HIFA system that I bought for myself. Number 7, get a real lady. So I think I meant to say, get a stable, be in a stable relationship, get a girlfriend, something like that, All right. So guys, all right. The next one, as I said, was to get the real lady. So meaning that I needed to, get myself a girlfriend and be in a more committed relationship. At that time, So yeah, the year 2000 was seriously, had serious goals, real lady, and I was quite specific. I just didn't want trash, I wanted a real lady, and those who know me will understand what I mean about that. Okay, so then I skipped to number 8 to number 9. Number 8 was just for anything that might come in during the year, any opportunity that might come in will be filled in number 8. Number 9, live to the fullest. Suck the marrow out of life. Wow, I can't believe I said that in the year 2000. So, guys, those of you who know me will know that I'm a socialite. I'm a former socialite. I used to be so outgoing. I was a party animal. I knew every gig that was happening in Joburg, and I knew the right people that will just at the pick up of a phone call, and then I will get the right gig, VIP, access, everything covered. So it all started way back then, guys. When I said live to the fullest, that's where it started. I always wanted to be a socialite. I always wanted to be among people, good life, good people, meet good people, interact, create connections, build a new relationship, friendship, and just expand your horizon. And that's what I meant. And it was jotted down, guys. You don't just wake up and you just want to become something. It's things that you need to have thought about it. Things that you have committed to those plans. I cannot just wake up tomorrow and say I wanna play golf. No, it's not in my blood. I hate golf. I hate golf, and I hate hitting the ball here and follow it, on foot somewhere in deep field. For me, it doesn't make sense, guys. But for you, it does make sense, because that's where you ease down on your you know, and get to connect with other people through that sport. But for me, no. Hence, my goals were quite clear. So, guys, that was in 2000. But let's see what 2001, which I still need to find those resolutions, but because I can't find them here. So we'll move into 2002. Now, guys, here, 2002 resolutions. So let's start with the first one. Now, interestingly, number one, it says studies. Register with UNISA, part-time, and do part-time courses. Guys, I'll prove it to you that indeed in the year 2002, I actually did register with UNISA, you know, to do some business course actually, which I never finished it because I then wanted to do something else. Okay, but it was written down, guys, you know. Number two, promote myself, apply for positions in other companies, you know. So yeah, I was with Vodacom here. I remember, I think I was still with customer care, and when I made about apply for positions, that year, guys, I became aggressive. I was applying internally, externally, and I remember this is the year where I moved from customer care to retentions, and within that 1 month of being in retentions, I actually had applied for another position at Vodacom Direct, and I'm gonna share you the story on getting 2 positions in 1 month within the same organization, and how I actually fought, you know, when one of the executives was almost refusing me to go where my heart wanted. So I'll share the story with you guys. Number 3, work very hard to achieve. Okay, it was quite broad. Work very hard to achieve. It was very broad, but I think I was trying to instill some sense in me that I need to pull up my sleeves, you know, to start working very hard. You know, it could be whatever position that I was in at the telecommunication. I needed to, you know, to push myself above average. And I remember that was just that in that year. Get a steady girlfriend. That comes up again. Get a steady girlfriend. Okay, but this gives it up to you. It gives up a clue. Steady. I must have had somebody I was dating or having a relationship with, but it was not steady. So I was quite precise here to say, get a steady girlfriend. Alright, yeah, actually I did have a girlfriend, but for me it was not steady. Alright, number 5, party as much as possible and stay cool. Whoa! I actually said it, right? And stay cool. I actually partied, guys. I mean, 2002, that's where all the social life started. I was untouchable, guys. I was just all over. I mean, my mom, I'll be home only, you know, Thursday or Friday morning. That would be the last time my mom sees me, and then I'll come back on Saturday morning and I'm out, and come back on a Sunday morning and then I'm out, and come back on Monday morning. Some of you watching this will actually relate, you know, so much, and I would like to, you know, you guys to share your views, you know, realizing that we are such a grown-up man today, you know, and that life doesn't fascinate us anymore. But guys, I did write it down, okay? Number 6, give rugby a chance. Wow. Now, this gets me emotional. Give rugby a chance, guys. You know, guys, I was good in rugby. I was very, very good, you know, and to use the word I was, it's almost like sound like I'm a loser, you know, because I shouldn't say I was, I should be saying I am good, I'm the best. Yeah, so guys, at school I played first team rugby from grade, I think from grade 9, 10, 11, first team rugby. On grade 12 I was selected for provincial, and then I